Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream. Now, as it is a Wednesday, ordinarily this would be the multiplayer game with Bussy. Unfortunately, he is not able to make it today, so we are going to be doing XCOM 2 instead. I did stream this yesterday for 2 hours, 3 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. But I was having all kinds of technical issues, including one which meant the game just didn't save. Like, my hard disks have just been going... that seems to be fixed now. So, fingers crossed it's going to work. I have, in the meantime, added a bunch of mods. So one of my friends, Marbozir, has a set of mods already up. So, we are using those. There we go. Yay, the command works. So basically he's got a list of them up on the Steam Workshop. You just hit one button and it just downloads the lot. I have disabled the map mods because, having spoken with him, I was like, are there any that you would suggest not using, or ones that you would suggest using in addition? And then I've also got one which apparently fixes a bug, which is the carry mod, which I haven't linked in there. But that is what we are going to do. So this will be a new game. I have added all of the Twitch subs and all the patrons to my list of characters here, so those will be used in the game by default. I do only have one special, which is Cold Rage as a Templar. If any of you want to have your names implemented, speak in the next minute. And I'm only Twitch subs and only Twitch patrons. If you want to have a special, so if you want to be a Templar, if you want to be a... what are they? I don't even remember what they're called. If you want to be a Skirmisher, a Reaper, or a Templar, speak now, and I will update your character to do that. Otherwise, we will go in about 2 minutes. So, there you go. You have a tiny amount of time. And delete. Cool. Yeah, sorry, Freaky Z. So what is this game? This is a tactical turn-based, squad-based game with a strategic layer in that you are basically playing as the Resistance on Earth. So XCOM 1, aliens invaded Earth. The canon of that is the humans lost. Earth has now been conquered, and you are part of the Resistance trying to basically kick the aliens off of the planet, and that's the position that we are playing in right now. Alright, so it looks like no one's saying anything, so we're just going to go ahead and do a new game. We're going to be playing on Veteran. The only other change that I have made on, again, Marbozir's suggestion, because he plays this a hell of a lot more than I do, he's rather more of an expert, is in the mod settings selection thing. I've gone up to your base squad size being 5 instead of 4. That's one thing that he suggested doing, so that's what we've done. Cool. I think one of the other mods is it increases the number of turns you have to complete the objectives by 2, so battles become more strategic, or more tactical, than just run over there because we have no time, ever. So there we go. Right, new game. Veteran. Turning off all the tutorials, you don't need those. Advanced options, I'm not using any of these, although some of them do make this kind of interesting. Like, one of them I did look at was doubling the length of mission timers, just because I hate the timers. But the one that just adds a base +2 to every mission I think is going to be sufficient. Double would make it too easy. I'm going to continue playing on Veteran because I am not amazing at this game. We are not playing Iron Man because we've got mods. We are going to do Lost and Abandoned, I think. And also the integrated DLC. Yeah, we are starting over again. But this time without the tutorial. Oh dear, tutorials. There's no sound. Also, I did this yesterday, so we're going to skip the intro. Okay, if you want to see the intro, go look it up on YouTube. Why are my notifications not working properly? Oi! Get over here! Oh, I can't set your classes, only your race.
We're heading into the city center to take down a public target. Something that will get people's attention. Neutralize any security forces in the area. Keep your heads down.
Yeah, all of you will be in the game again. Those of you that were in yesterday. Oh, okay. I needed to click somewhere. Because I alt-tabbed out to sort out my notifications, it was like, what's going on here? That's a little bit... Still loading.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Truppentarnung wird aktiviert.
Alright, so we are in conceal phase.
Ready
so again,
to serve, my lord.
Because we are the resistance, we start with stealth and things like that. So we start over here. We have the 5 members of the squad, which are Horned Panda, Sir William III, Utopia Rocker, Lionheart, and Fiddler's Reach. So those are the characters. I have not done any other customizations except for the names. So if you want to change your characters as and when they appear, we can do that. I just can't change your race or your type. And the classes are going to be random, so that's not preset. Just FYI. Okay, so... so we need to get over there. We are still hidden. I would quite like to keep the high ground, so let's take a look around. There are no time limits for this mission, so let's have a look. Okay, so we have some bad guys over there.
Good to go.
No need to ask twice.
Oh. That's not cover. That's cover.
Running.
I thought anywhere on this rail was cover, but apparently I was wrong.
Schon unterwegs.
That's fine. Next turn we'll move you into a better position. Alright, so they've got an Advent med drone. So one of the mods adds a bunch more guys. And one of those is the med drone. We've also got a gunslinger, whatever he does. No Titans today, no. Bussy's not around, unfortunately. Alright, so I think... Do all of you have target? No, you don't. I mean, I could take a risk, because none of them are in cover right now, to push forwards and just shoot them from up here. I mean, we have a fair amount of firepower right now. And we can get them in the Overwatches.
Bestätigt.
So yeah,
Moving
we're
on
going to do
target
that. We're
location.
going to take a big risk here. This is not smart, usually, but because I'm concealed and because we'll get the jump on them, I'm feeling okay about this.
Moving to position.
Bin unterwegs.
Alright, so we're all in position. They're out in the open. All of you going to be Overwatch.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered.
And then you... Oh, we could actually do this with a grenade. So we'd hit all 3 of them. Oh no, we can't reach. Alright. The med drone's going to be the hardest to hit, but it also does the least damage, apparently. I think I'm going to go for the gunslinger. 95% chance of hitting him. Fireman ready. One down.
So muss das sein. Sie haben uns entdeckt.
Oh. He moves. Overwatch. Oh, please don't all shoot at that.
Rüstung wurde getroffen.
Come on!
Uh-oh.
You can't handle me.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. There we go.
There you
Boom!
go.
Risk paid off. Alright. So, now we definitely need to get into some cover because we are no longer invisible. So I would say let's move you over to here.
On my way!
Have a bit of a look-see around. Oh, okay. So
The
we've seen
Advent
the next group.
officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
That was very casual. Alright, so we are going to... We've actually got a couple of them flanked here. Oh no, we don't. We'll move you last. We'll move you there. So we can see here from the target preview that one of them is going to be flanked. That's the guy in yellow. So we get basically a very easy shot against one of them. Right. Oh, it's the captain as well. Awesome.
Shot wide.
72% chance of hitting and you miss! Damn it! Same thing though. Still flanked from this position. Fire! Oh, come on! 82%! You're gonna be getting this a lot. Friggin' XCOM. I hate how badly we're doing here. We can get here, which is actually full cover. Okay, that's good. I really want to kill this guy. Officers are dangerous. Thank you. At least we can hit the 91%. And then you as well. I think I'm just going to put you over there.
Bewegung!
Yeah, these are all rookies. Apparently these soldiers' first time holding a gun. It's kind of feeling that way. Alright, so I could grenade him, but then we wouldn't get the corpse. So I don't think that's the best use of our resources. I could grenade the other guys. Can you reach them? I'll grenade one of them. Which would destroy his cover and force him to move. You know what? We're just going to take the shot here. Of course we missed.
Target's still up.
We're doing terribly so far.
Get some damage here!
Bugger. So William III is down. So, great start so far. Alright, let's move you. No, that's a terrible plan. I'm gonna move you. Where'd the captain go? Heavy, trooper. Leader is over there somewhere, isn't he?
Heading there now.
18% chance of hitting. Are you fucking kidding me? Moving from heavy cover to heavy cover. And I can't hit the 80%. Now give me a break.
Negative damage. Burning through ammo fast. What's over there?
Guy you need to kill.
Negative damage.
This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous.
Running dry on ammo.
73% and missed another one. Are you kidding me? Magnus luck, eat your heart out. More like Mordred luck. A little bit worried about that guy being in an annoyingly good spot. I don't think we would quite flank him from there. Let's move you up.
Geht in Ordnung.
60, 29, 27. He's armoured, so we're not going to kill him.
Nicht mal knapp. Meine Munition wird knapp.
He does 1 to 3 damage though. They've changed how grenades work. So take these percentages and minus 50%. It certainly feels that way at the moment, yeah.
Schon unterwegs.
Do you have anyone else? No, it's just this guy. Gone. Thank you!
So wird's gemacht.
Alright, so you're marking him, which I think makes it even easier for them to hit me. Not that they need any help, of course. Oh, so you missed a 30%. Well, that's nice. Oh, if only I had yesterday's game, where if there was a 50-50, I would actually hit every other shot. Rather than never. See, here's the thing, they'll hit the broadside of a barn when the broadside of the barn isn't actually the target and they use grenades. Well, grenades are very good at removing cover, and I might well need to demonstrate that fact. In fact, demonstration against you... Oh, I can't quite reach. Would have been nice. However, if I put you over here, we do actually get a flank shot on that guy. Take him out, please.
Come on, focus! Need a resupply.
Let's try over here then.
Klar.
95, you're still gonna miss, aren't you? Thank you!
Das war
Oh
doch klar,
man.
oder? Reservemunition.
That's affirmative.
We're still missing this guy and he's flanked. Like, these should be the easiest shots ever. Should be. Thank you.
Enemies down.
Area is secure.
Crikey.
We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
That's why my heavy's back in XCOM 1. Fire missile, missile fires sideways. I've had it where it goes backwards before. Like it's just holding the rocket launcher the wrong way around or something, I don't know.
Location confirmed.
Los geht's.
That's why I can't wait for Phoenix Point, where every bullet gets a chance to hit, not just the attack. Yeah, I'm beginning to feel that way.
Wenn es sein muss.
I'm sorry, Sir William III.
-15, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
One wounded, one killed. We killed 6. 5 of us against 6 of them. That should never have happened.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history.
Todd
A
Howard's
small bump on the
propaganda
path
machine
of
again.
salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Successful shot percentage, 41%. 41. Oh, I've played the original. I know pain. Not quite the pain in this, where we missed, what, 5 shots that were 70% plus? And they hit the 18%? Running from heavy cover to heavy cover. Like, literally, one square to second square next to it. They couldn't actually see the guy. He basically just rolled over, and they still hit him. You dropped an XCOM 2 soldier file into mod chat. Mod chat. Probably too late now. So I don't think I can edit at this point. That's why I asked earlier. Right, yeah, we are going to memorialize William
Commander,
III.
the media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the resistance.
And then rookie Horned Panda was injured as well. Alright, let's get the promotions done. So, Lionheart is a... what are you? Sharpshooter. So, one of the mods that I'm playing with is the Barracks Overhaul, which adds a bunch of new classes and also changes the way that upgrades work. And this is kind of cool. So they've used the layout used for the special guys, like the Templars and the Skirmishers and that lot. Every class has a set of skills, which I think they get from like a pool of them. So even characters of the same class will have slightly different skills, and then there are also a couple of skills which are just completely randomized from a general pool, which you can't even see until you unlock. I mean, you can actually press that button, but that's cheating. So yeah, Lionheart can be a Lightning Hands, Aim, Deadeye, Lone Wolf, Sidearm Specialist, Seek and Destroy, Face Off, Infiltrator, Low Profile, Reaching Round, and each of these has different skills or different abilities. So this looked like a fairly generic sniper, so we'll probably make you a sniper, although you did have quite a few pistol attacks, like this one. Fire pistol at target does not cost an action. That's really nice. Then combine that with where is it? Sidearm Specialist, +1 damage with secondary weapon attacks. You can get a pretty good pistol fighter at that point. The Horned Panda is a ranger. Rangers put down enemies with their swords. They can double down close range or shotgun. So you start with Slash. You have Shadow Strike while concealed, gain +25 aim, 25 bonus crit chance when attacking enemies. So if you have an ability to stay hid, there we go. When the squad is revealed, the soldier remains concealed. So Phantom plus Shadow Strike is very strong. Especially if you now have an option to hide again, which some characters do. Reaper, devastating chain melee attack on the first melee attack cannot miss. Each melee kill in Reaper mode grants an extra action, but further melee attacks have reduced damage. You gain 50% additional crit chance against flanked targets. So if you're very quick, then you probably want absolutely critical. Fiddlers is a scout. Scouts are a fast class that can get vision on enemies. Aside from using their own sniper or assault rifle, they can support the squad by taking potential targets and exposing the weak points. So high def hollow. So this is again one of the new classes. Multi-targeting, can hollow target. Oh, that's a nice ability. I like that one. Covert enemies have a 40% smaller detection range. Okay. Rapid targeting, hollow target a single enemy with a free action. Cool. Attacks against enemies who have hollow targets to deal more damage. Hunker down lasts until you move. Only works in cover. Ooh. So you could hunker down and then do overwatches from that hunker down position, and you would still have the hunker down cover bonus. That's interesting. Makes partial cover counters full, so that plus that would make you extremely difficult to hit. Shots deal +1 damage to the target's been wounded this turn. Precision shot takes special shot +30 crit. Steady hands if you did not move last turn, gain 10 aim, 10 crit. That plus entrench Rupture shot deals critical damage, ensures the target takes an additional 3 damage from all attacks in the future. When you get a kill, you and nearby friendly units get plus 10 crit chance and 3 mobility. Adrenaline Surge plus Entrench, not as good. But still some quite nice options there. Then Utopia Rocker is a Grenadier. You can fire grenades rather than throw them, which gives them much higher range. Shredder Grenades. Oh, the cannon shreds armor, okay. Hollow targeting, which is the same as the Scout has. Area Demolition. Unleash a volley of bullets at a target area, significantly damaging and destroying any objects or walls in it. Deals no damage to characters. Free targeting. Free targeting? Does that mean no ability? Ooh. A heavy gunner who's concealed. That has interesting implications. A heavy gunner who can entrench. That sounds to me really good. Launching, throwing grenades, or using heavy weapons with your first action will not end your turn. That means technically you can fire twice, I think. Shadow Strike while concealed. So that plus Phantom. Heavy ordnance. You get extra grenades. That with the grenade launcher, very useful. So yeah, you can kind of see how they've really mixed up the different characters and how they function. So we also found a stock. Stabilized shots for small aim bonus. Advanced conditioning. Advanced conditioning sim provides affected soldier with a moderate boost of survivability on the battlefield. 2 more hit points is pretty nice. 4 corpses, 2 fragments, 16 light weapon fragments, and a corpse. Officer corpse.
Commander, having these 2 soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
Alright, so we can get level 1 bond between Fiddler's Reach and Horned Panda. Seems reasonable to me. Yeah, sure. That is a cool photo. We're going to do that. Advent's leading cause of death.
With a mug like
Chink.
that, you might get Advent to surrender after all.
Oh no, you're the ranger. Ranger and the sharpshooter. Okay. Alright, so currently in our
Commander, to the research labs.
list of soldiers, we do have some randoms. Just you. Why do we have a random?
There's been plenty of gripes about my flying, but I don't see anybody else stepping up, other than the autopilot.
So we've got Fiddlers, Panda, Utopia Rocker, Lionheart, Emperor Gabriel, Namanda, Ithildrin, Sergei Lol, Mr. Ross, Trooper, Hubham, and Delgado. I don't know who you are though. I don't remember Delgado. XCOM War of the Vikings. Haha! Alright, research.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Teigen, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Alright, so the new techs available are modular weapons, hybrid materials, alien biotech. Oh, they're studying the chip. Experimental weapons, switch to vanilla. Wait, what? You research this, you discuss the changes to the psi ability. No, we're not doing that. Confirm ab psi. Discards the vanilla psi system permanently. Alright, so let me just see what this is. Build psi chamber, train psi operatives with random psi perks, use psi amps as a secondary slot. ABB, there's no psi chamber, instead you unlock psi amps with sectoid and priest autopsy. Any soldier can use psi amps, different psi amps exist that give access to different perks. Psi perks have feedback that causes damage to the user but can be countered by the use of psi armors that are unlocked in psionics research. Yeah, I'm gonna say let's just go with you.
I do find that area of research to be among the more...
Just so we turn that off.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Outside of a few quality of life mods, I tend to use the War of the Chosen base game. Yeah, I mean, my initial idea was to play War of the Chosen base game vanilla just normally, because I've never played it before and I don't really know what it changes. But then I saw the mod which changes the classes, and that's one thing that I remember really liking about Long War in XCOM, the original game. Well, not the original, the previous XCOM. And then when I got that one, I was like, ooh, this one looks interesting, click. This one looks good, click. This one, ooh, click. And yeah, it just got worse. Okay, so next, do we need you to build? I don't think we need you to make anything
but I'm
just
hoping
yet.
we find a few more recruits who can handle a wrench. I could use the help. There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Alright, so we can get the tactics school, get a laboratory, which I think is what I started doing last time, and I kind of like the idea of having a laboratory. This will use up most of my supplies, though. Increases the chance that a research breakthrough will occur. Scientists can be staffed in laboratories to provide additional assistance, further decreasing the time of all research projects. Yeah, I think we are going to get
right
that.
away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Huzzah! Looking forward to some of the surprises in WOTC. Thank you, Scaper. Appreciate your support, thank you. And Helson, thank you also for the follow. Right, I think we're ready to just go to the bridge at this point. Also, yeah, it doesn't look like I can change characters now. Sorry, Dana. And hang on. I just want to see how the importing system works. So bear with me here a second, guys. Because I'm curious to see if I can update. Though I'm not sure where characters will be imported from. Character pool. Maybe here somewhere. There you are. Import now, but you'll only find me as a recruit. Yeah, I mean, everyone's just going to be recruits anyway, except for the other YouTubers, who are the VIPs. Spoilers. So that's what you look like right now. And like I said, once your characters actually appear in the game, I'm more than happy to customize from there. I just don't know if there's a way of easily changing a character which is already in this list. I don't think there is. Because you can import characters. Well, I could just replace you. The other thing is I have no idea where I need to put this. Like, haven't really looked into this at all. Documents, maybe? My games, XCOM. No, this is for access. XCOM 2, XCOM 2, character pool. Okay, that's actually easier than I thought. Bear with me just a second. That's going into downloads. Show in folder. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to delete you. And we're going to import you. And I guess anyone else who is a Twitch sub or a Patreon who isn't already in the game can do this too. You in? I have no idea if that did anything. Because nothing happens. So maybe I've just deleted you for no reason.